What if I told you that every single night, your brain deliberately disconnects you from reality? Not because you're tired, not because you're weak, but because if this tiny switch failed, you might never truly sleep again, or worse, your brain could become trapped between consciousness and unconsciousness. Every night, billions of people willingly surrender control without even noticing. But what actually happens during the very first second you fall asleep? Where does your awareness go? Does your consciousness simply turn off? Or does something far stranger happen inside your brain? Today, we're going inside your nervous system to witness one of the fastest and most mysterious transformations your body performs every single day. By the end of this video, you'll never think about falling asleep the same way again. Right now, your brain is processing an unbelievable amount of information. The feeling of your clothes, the sounds around you, the light entering your eyes, the position of every muscle, your thoughts, your memories. Your brain filters millions of pieces of information every second, but as sleep approaches, something extraordinary begins. Deep inside your brain, specialized nerve cells start reducing the activity that keeps you alert. Your heartbeat slowly becomes calmer, your breathing becomes steadier, your muscles begin relaxing. Even before you realize you're falling asleep, your brain has already started preparing for the transition. It's like an airport quietly shutting down before the last flight departs. First, second, everything changes. The exact moment sleep begins isn't dramatic. There isn't a switch you can hear, no flashing lights, no warning. Instead, your brain slips into what scientists call stage 1 sleep, also known as N1. This stage usually begins within a single second. Your brain waves, once fast and active, suddenly begin slowing down. Electrical activity changes. Communication between different parts of your brain becomes less synchronized. Your attention to the outside world starts fading almost instantly. Although your eyes are closed, your brain is no longer treating outside information as important. Reality begins to lose its grip. This is one of neuroscience's biggest mysteries. Consciousness doesn't disappear like turning off a light bulb. Instead, it gradually disconnects from the outside world. Your brain starts paying less attention to sounds, less attention to touch, less attention to vision. Instead, it begins creating its own internal experiences. This explains why, during the first moments of sleep, you might suddenly feel like you're falling, or hear someone call your name, or see random images that disappear instantly. These are called hypnagogic experiences. They happen because your conscious awareness is shifting from the external world to your brain's internal activity. Have you ever felt like you were falling? Then suddenly your entire body jerks awake? That strange movement is known as a hypnic jerk. Scientists believe it happens because your muscles relax so quickly that your brain briefly misinterprets the sensation. For a split second, your brain may think you're actually falling. It immediately sends a powerful signal to your muscles, causing your arms or legs to suddenly twitch. It's completely normal. In fact, most healthy people experience hypnic jerks at some point. One of the brain's most important jobs during sleep is protecting it from unnecessary interruptions. Deep inside your brain is a structure called the thalamus. Think of it as a security checkpoint. While you're awake, the thalamus constantly forwards sensory information to the rest of your brain. But during the first stage of sleep, it starts closing the gate. Less sound reaches your conscious awareness, less touch, less visual information. The outside world slowly fades away. This is why someone can quietly walk into your room without waking you. Yet a loud alarm can instantly pull you back into consciousness. Your brain is deciding what deserves your attention. Have you ever closed your eyes, then suddenly felt like only 1 minute had passed, only to discover you've been asleep for hours? That's because your brain's perception of time changes almost immediately after sleep begins. The networks responsible for tracking time become less active. Without continuous awareness, your brain can no longer accurately measure the passage of time. Time doesn't actually speed up. Your ability to experience it simply changes. As you move deeper into sleep, another incredible process begins. Your brain starts cleaning itself. Special fluid flows through brain tissue, removing waste products that build up while you're awake. Scientists call this the glymphatic system. It's like a nighttime cleaning crew entering an office building after everyone has gone home. This cleanup helps maintain healthy brain cells and supports memory and learning. Without enough sleep, this cleaning process becomes less effective. That's one reason why chronic sleep deprivation can affect thinking, concentration, and long-term brain health. Here's something fascinating. Almost nobody remembers the exact moment they lose consciousness. Why? Because the brain regions responsible for forming new memories begin slowing down almost immediately. By the time you're fully asleep, your brain isn't recording events the same way it does while awake. It's like trying to record a movie after the camera has already been switched off. That's why you remember getting into bed, but almost never remember the precise second you actually fell asleep. In less than 1 second, your brain begins changing its electrical activity. Your muscles relax, your senses fade, your consciousness shifts inward, your awareness of time changes. Your memories stop recording, and your brain quietly prepares for one of the most important biological processes in human life. All of this happens every single night without you ever noticing. Sleep may seem simple, but behind closed eyes is one of the most extraordinary transformations the human brain can perform. So tonight, when you begin drifting off, remember, you're not just closing your eyes, you're witnessing one of the greatest mysteries of human consciousness. If you enjoyed discovering what really happens inside your brain during the first second of sleep, subscribe for more fascinating anatomy and neuroscience videos. And tell us in the comments, have you ever experienced that strange falling sensation just before you fell asleep?